QB.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Tuesday, the last day of August the 31st, 2021. Live shot of hazy little Leadville up from Colorado Mountain College. That should be moving before rain clouds move in, but the smoke should at least be clearing out. I'm one of your hosts for the day, Eric Sundblad, alongside, as always, Eddie.
I'm good. How are you?
Morning.
That's not how it works. How clouds come in. I've had these are on steroids. That's
Not till
speaking of fall. But that means that we have
poor what, but
tell us, and he would say, "Okay, so fall is November." Good.
Hi.
The fall foliage is like slowly approaching.
I was on over. Start to get some yellowing the leaves, and I would next point probably leaves on leaves on the plant. Yeah, then we'll get
I can't.
not until it's kind of cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next 2 days might be good latte weather. We're dipping down into the temperatures that start with a 6.
I mean, whew, okay.
Finally. Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Okay,
Could
well,
be some cooling off here.
I mean, yes, cooling off always, but for tonight, while the weather is still warm.
Hot summer nights in Vail.
Hot summer nights is the last one.
The final of the season. Make sure to bring your vaccination cards with you. They are requiring either a mask or proof of vaccination starting this week at Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, so be aware of that if you're heading on down to Vail for hot summer nights. And then the Avon concert is not tomorrow, it's Monday for their entire Labor Day celebration. Keep that in mind as well.
Labor Day, what an event here in the Vail Valley. Not only can you do Beaver Creek, Avon, but also Vail.
Yeah, Vail has 2 weeks in a row. The Oktoberfest.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest, Beaver Creek has Oktoberfest, then they're doing Gourmet on Gore. It's too much. There's too many things happening.
There are a lot of things. A lot of things.
I love it.
Good luck trying to keep up with it. I'm going to play video games at home the entire time. And I'm going to love every second of it. But I can't wait to hear from you how all the events were. It'll be great.
I think that I'm going to meander my way to Utah and go see my family at our cabin. So,
Oh, excellent.
unfortunately, I'll be missing some of the events, which is hard for my soul.
I don't know how you're going to do it.
I don't know how I'm going to do it
You
either.
could set up some sort of live camera and like Robot Maddie or something and just walk it around.
I'm just going to say
the
like
village,
my head on a computer screen that's just like roaming the village.
South Park did an episode like that a few years ago. It was hilarious. Except it was a Halloween thing. So they all had costumes on, but the iPads were the heads.
Amazing.
Amazing. It was good stuff. We got a great show in store for you.
I need you to wheel my robot around. Sorry, I was just thinking about the logistics and like I'll put it on a coat hanger and you can wheel it around.
No, it's a remote controlled robot. Maybe we'll set it up where I'm controlling the remote from my couch.
Okay.
And
okay.
then, yeah, but you'll be there. We'll get you
Okay.
there.
All right. Cool.
Busy show today
Yes.
on Good Morning Vail. We will be welcomed by Sun and Ski Sports. We're also going to have Vail Rotary Club because their duck race is fast approaching, Maddie. Fast approaching.
Yeah, it's another one of those great events taking place this weekend that you like can't miss.
We'll put your head in a duck too.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I love it. We've also got one of my personal favorite events that's taking place in Beaver Creek. It's back this year is Hike, Wine, and Dine. This supports the Shaw Cancer Center and Jack's Place, which if you don't know what Jack's Place is, you're in for such a treat because it's an amazing place.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to hear about that. And we'll close things off with another fun Maddie topic. Well, the bookworm comes in.
The soulmate search of the bookworm. Here we come. I love it.
Good stuff here on Good Morning Vail. Let's take a short break, come back with a look at your local weather forecast.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny San Diego, known for its white sand beaches and amazing weather. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
This gorgeous two-story home is located in La Jolla's exclusive Loa Hermosa.
The spacious grand entry boasts a dramatic winding staircase to the upper level and opens to a gorgeous water view living room.
Enjoy panoramic ocean and sunset views while relaxing to the sound of rolling waves from nearly every room of this incredible Mediterranean estate.
I'm here with Mayumi, a massage therapist from To Go Spa. Tell us about the services you offer.
We go to your rental property and do the massage and nail services so you can enjoy your vacation time.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Luxury accommodations just steps from Windy Sea Beach. This is Southern California lifestyle at its finest. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Another day of gorgeous temperatures and fairly sunny skies approaching us here in Eagle County, getting up to a high of 82 degrees in Vail, so even warmer further west in Avon and Eagle, starting off around 46 degrees today. It will be very sunny skies, however, the clouds are likely from the wildfires currently in Oregon and California, so it will be a little bit smoky in the sky today. And then as those shift out, more cloud cover from a storm will start filling up the skies. So it could not appear as though it's sunny, but trust me, today's going to be sunny, just a little smoky. And this evening, expect temperatures to hit about 49 degrees on the low, and that chance of precipitation slowly increasing throughout the day as we're building up to big storms for tomorrow and Thursday. Along the I-70 corridor, Denver at 95 degrees, Eagle at 88, and Vail and Avon right in the low to mid 80s there. And fairly similar chance of precipitation across Vail and Avon, just about 10% for the day. So if we do get any, it'll be little afternoon showers, but that's not likely to occur. Now panning our view out, looking at the national map, the big thing right now is this leftover remnants from Nora kind of making a monsoonal flow, clockwise sort of motion coming up to Colorado. There's also a nice system here in Southern California that's pushing westward that's sort of going to join up with that moisture from Nora, and it's really going to soak our valley for the next 2 days. Looking at the 5-day forecast, the biggest amount of rain is happening tomorrow on Wednesday, likely starting up around 2 to 3 p.m. Should be fairly heavy rain, and then that proceeds through the evening hours and into Thursday. Now, what we really want to see is just some nice light sprinkles all the day Wednesday. So nice saturate the ground so that it's prepared to sponge up any moisture, and hopefully we don't see any mudslides here around Avon or on the Grizzly Creek burn fire in Glenwood Springs. But speaking of that Grizzly Creek burn fire, please be aware that Glenwood Canyon, I-70 through Glenwood Canyon, rather, is likely going to be closed, I'm guessing Wednesday evening and maybe all day on Thursday as a result of this storm. But then it quickly makes its way out of our system. Temperatures rebound for the weekend, and we are looking at a beautiful Labor Day weekend ahead of us, filled with fun and events here in Eagle County. So just sit tight through these next couple days, and we will return to our normal late summer temperatures. Now let's take a short break, come back with some fun guests on the couch here on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Eric Sundblad with Good Morning Vail here alongside Maddie Evans as always. Maddie, we've been having a blast bringing everyone Good Morning Vail back into their lives, but something has been missing, Maddie. Something has been missing.
I'm so excited. The watch and wins. We're giving things away.
This was the favorite part of our show back in the day. We love to give away free prizes. In just a few short weeks, we are going to be back with more watch and wins.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
With its world-famous sandy beaches, stunning postcard views, and a laid-back beach town vibe, welcome to San Diego. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
Escape today to Whitefield Vistas in La Jolla. Originally built in 1928, this recently remodeled estate maintains its quaint classic feel while impressing with its rustic modern charm and bright decor.
I'm here with Sarah with Toddlers Travels. Tell us a little bit about what services you provide.
We're a full-service baby and beach equipment rental company for travelling families coming to San Diego, so you can travel hassle-free with young children.
Book now through our concierge services page on opulentvacations.com.
Renowned master architect Russell Forrester designed the living room and downstairs suite, as well as the expansive decks surrounded by tropical gardens with an ocean view. This home is perfect for your next luxury vacation. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town objects connected to, and all of this together helps place.
Good morning, Vail.
Can you imagine? From Sun and Ski Sports here, getting to that time of season to start doing gear preps and gear checks, and if you've got the kiddos, maybe a season-long rental today. Thank you so much for joining me, dude.
Good morning, man. It's great to be here. I can't believe we've been hinting about winter. Last couple of weeks we've been here.
Yeah.
This is your first real sign.
It's on.
We started our junior season lease program, so it's on. Ski season is coming. This is, for us, like our first official real thing we're doing that ski base, so.
It's coming. Every
down. Boots. Full. The boot. $120. I mean, that's cheaper than any ski boot or any snowboard boot by itself. So,
yeah.
In terms of cost saving, absolutely. This is just definitely the best deal. And then the better part too is if you do change, if that kid gets that growth spurt in the middle of the season, and I still have sizes available to get you swapped out, we can do that too. And bigger throughout the season, we can still probably handle that as long as I have something in there. Given the popularity of these, sometimes it's not possible, but so far, the last couple of years, we really haven't had too many issues with people coming in and want to swap sizes and us not having them. There's always kind of something we can figure out.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest benefit to the season rental is even though it says season rental, you can kind of get something else as soon as your child outgrows the equipment. Or if is there a scenario where maybe they advance and get better throughout the year, and maybe you've got a different pair of skis or boards that are maybe
not
bigger
different
for them?
equipment, but definitely talk about sizing as well. You
Yeah.
know, beginners, you're going to want those smaller skis. So
Yeah.
for kids especially, you're talking about chin level at most for the absolute beginners. Give them the shortest equipment possible so they can learn how to turn those skis. Because unlike the adults, they don't have the muscle power to leverage a bigger piece of equipment down. So if they suddenly become shredders halfway through the season, we want to get them on some longer skis, then if we got them, we can definitely do that as well. So yeah, great thing. Not even just size, skill can also help that as well.
Yeah, totally, man. And what sort of age ranges are going to be best for the season rental?
So we've had, I think the youngest we've had is like a 4-year-old on there. So we have some really, really small stuff. Not a whole bunch, only a couple pieces because there aren't too many kids around here who are starting that small. But there are a couple, so we're always glad to have a couple for you guys.
Yeah.
And then typically the end of the range is actually more of a size than an age range issue. Mm-hmm. Our biggest ski is 140 centimeters long. So if your kid, you take a tape measure and measure him, and 140 centimeters doesn't even make it to his face, probably going to be too big for the program. We actually have all the way up to a 26.5 ski boot, so you could have size 10 feet almost as a kid.
Yeah.
And still be on our program, but you got to be really short, unfortunately. So there are, we can try to do our best to get you on there, but after that top size for skis, that's it, unfortunately. That's the end of the program, and then we're talking about adult gear anyway at that point.
Yeah, yep. So that probably puts it at like 10. We're going to say like average of like 10
to 12. 10, 12, like the most people at 12, you're looking at probably starting getting into that adult stuff.
Yeah.
We really haven't had anybody older than 12 who meets those criteria.
Yeah. And I know just speaking to the snowboard gear, with the season lease program, you're typically going to see somebody that's not quite experienced because they are a kid and they're constantly growing. And I know you guys utilize the Learn to Ride gear from Burton. So as that works for snowboarding, it's kind of the edges are beveled.
Basically so sitting up a little higher, so you're not going to catch that edge.
Yeah.
I mean, you really force it over, it will catch, but Burton did a great thing. That was always the big issue with learning is if you didn't have full control over your edges, you would catch it and you would just have that catapult effect. And you've seen it before, I'm sure, if you guys have been out in the slope. Those people. Doing the scorpion kick or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that design there with raising the middle of the board so it's sitting a little further on the snow with the edges sitting a little higher up just makes it a little bit easier. Just to avoid that happening. It gives you a solid platform to learn on for sure. On the ski side of things, does that kind of technology or something similar to help you learn to ski still exist there? Or is it Not
just like
really, unfortunately.
With
smaller skis, really just talking about length, being able to manipulate it. Because you don't have that catapult effect. If you do something does go wrong, unless something goes really wrong, and then you're ending up on social media anyway for other reasons.
Yeah.
These are designed to be a bit more beginner friendly. Mostly it's just construction of the material, what's inside them.
Yeah.
So you don't have any really stiff metals or anything like that to keep the ski really, really stiff. They are a little bit softer to make it easier to maneuver that ski. Again, talking about not having the muscles needed to really force that ski around. We can make it just a little bit softer to give that ability for those smaller kids to do that. That's really about all you can do with skis for the most part.
Okay. Interesting. You're teaching me about the ski side of things.
Yeah.
So how much is the season lease program?
So we're talking $120 again for a whole package. It includes poles if you need it for the kiddos on the ski side.
It's cheaper than a helmet, man.
Yeah, cheaper than most helmets, cheaper than your boots, your snowboard. So as a package deal, it's incredible. And then it does go up during the season if we have anything left. I believe the date exactly is the 28th of November, so we're talking again the end of November. That will go up to $150 for the season.
Okay, still not bad. Good value.
Talking $30 difference between preseason, end of season, and what little we have at the end of the year, the beginning of their year, really.
Yeah.
End of our junior season, lease season. Still a killer deal.
And you guys are getting this stuff in today, over the course of the past week. You've been working on changing things over?
Absolutely. So we actually just started it yesterday. The guys in the shop have been testing all this gear for you guys to make it really ready for you, making sure the bindings are all good on the skis, getting everything set up. So whenever you guys are ready, bring the kids in, and then make sure you bring your own socks. We're still dealing with that, post-pre, stuck somewhere in the middle of the COVID world.
Even before COVID, don't be putting on ski shop socks.
Yeah, I mean, we've had people not even bring in socks before, so please bring your own socks in, and we're talking ski socks. It also just guarantees the fit's going to be better because that's what the kids are going to be wearing when they're out there.
Yeah.
They're not wearing athletic socks where they're out in the hill, so it will guarantee a better fit for them while they're in the store. And then bring them in. We'll get them all sized up and ready because it's season already. It's time to start.
Yeah, it is. Have you started getting any of the retail gear?
Yeah, we have. Okay. We've actually gotten quite a bit. A lot of the brands are out there. Actually, this week coming up, or next week's technically, we'll start our full winter season swap over. So we'll start getting all that ski gear out. We'll start putting the bikes away, the little we do have left. We do have a couple still left, amazingly.
There's still about a month left of summer, but as Maddie was saying, it's still September 22nd is the official end. So plenty of time to go get your bikes on.
Yeah, so we still got a couple of those, but we're going to start doing the swap the next week. Basically getting the ski store set as it looks like during the winter, putting those bikes back into the corner, but they'll be there, they'll be ready, available, and then you guys can come in and actually see what we got. There's some really cool new designs this year. But of course, like everything else, there are going to be shipping issues this year.
Yeah.
We've talked to our buyers about it. They've ordered as much as we could possibly to get ahead of the curve. But you really never know until it shows up at the door. They're like, hey, we have ordered stuff. We're hoping it will get to you guys. But as soon as you guys see it on the wall, that's when we know when we have it. Until then,
stop
even
by.
we don't know when it's going to show up until it's there.
Stop by once a week, keep checking on things, see if something piques your fancy.
You just watch that ski wall just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you'll know something's going on.
Yeah. Well, main thing, Alex, thank you so much for coming in. It is junior season lease time starting today. Head on down to Sun and Ski. Bring those kiddos. Bring a nice pair of polypropylene athletic socks. No cotton socks for your kids. Don't do it. And get yourself into a junior season lease program that grows as your kids grow. And thanks to Sun and Ski Sports for coming on. And we got more Good Morning Vail coming up next.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hello, friends. I'm Eric Soonblad, one of your hosts of Eagle County Scoreboard, alongside the bestest of the co-hosts, Maddie Evans here. And Maddie, we've been having some fun times this summer debuting the scoreboard for Eagle County. Did you know we're at 10 episodes this week?
I know, it's crazy. Where has all of the time gone?
I have no idea. This whole year has just been a wild vortex of time. But we've got a wild fall sports season coming up for you after this summer of giving you some of the best hikes around Eagle County. Starting things off, showing off boys lacrosse from Battle Mountain and Vail Mountain School. We transitioned into hiking. We showed you Davis Hermes, a local highline freestyle slackliner, and now the fall sports season has really kicked off, Maddie.
And I know that soccer's the big one right here, so that kickoff is perfect.
Yeah, we got soccer starting off with Battle Mountain and Vail Mountain School, and pretty soon we're going to be bringing you exclusive coverage of your Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy athletes, all of their training regimens, everything they're doing to get prepped to be the next Olympic stars. And then my favorite thing that's coming up this winter, Maddie.
The Vail Yetis hockey.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be providing you behind-the-scenes coverage of your Vail Yeti. We're going to be bringing you locker room interviews with the coach, and game analysis. So if you can't catch the Yeti in person, you can catch them on the scoreboard. That's starting later this winter, but right now, every single Monday evening at 6 p.m., you can catch a new episode of The Scoreboard, and then it debuts on our YouTube channel on Tuesdays. And remember, if you can't catch the score, you can always catch the scoreboard.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, we've got a special event coming up in Vail this upcoming Saturday. We've been leading you into it all summer long, but I'm happy to have Tim from Vail Rotary Club here.
Eric,
Thanks for joining us, Tim.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate being here.
And of course, we were alluding to the annual duck race happening.
Yes, yeah, it's a big day this Sunday. It's our race. It's our major fundraiser for Rotary, and yeah, so you know we sell. Well, we actually we have you adopt ducks all summer long, and then we raise money, and about 85 to 90% stays in the valley here for non-for-profits.
Yeah.
So like Salvation Army, Speak Up, Reach Out is a big one. Suicide prevention.
Mm-hmm.
Salvation Army, of course, is a food drive. Let's see, there's about 15 to 20 different non-for-profits that we do, and we did a pandemic relief fund last year for the Valley, just to help. We gave $50,000 to Speak Up, Reach Out, and the Salvation Army and the food pantries around here, just to deal with COVID.
Yeah.
So we're thinking on our feet. We're trying to do what we can around here. 15%, 15 to 20 goes international. And so we do water and sanitation projects all over the world. And Rotary International matches a portion of that. So
Okay.
that reaches out to a lot of people in the world. We do foreign exchange student programs here, high school, college scholarships. We offer dictionaries for kids, in third grade and that type of thing. So we're just trying to do what we can. And we have a couple groups, Vail, I'm a part of Vail Rotary, but there's also the Edwards Rotary and an Eagle Rotary. So there's 3 of us out there. And we're all pitching in on this duck race. And it's a big day. We Gourmet on the Gore is happening Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Our race is on Sunday. So there's a lot of people in the village.
And the farmer's market.
Yeah, and the farmer's market.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be selling ducks Saturday and Sunday this weekend, focusing on Vail. We also have a Minturn market tent, but we're just focusing on Vail this Sunday, or this weekend. And it's a big day for us. It raises quite a bit of money that day, because everyone just wants to get in, in the race.
Yeah, you get that fear of missing out starts kicking in on Sunday. It's just $10. Just get me the duck.
Yeah. And $10 gets you 1 duck, $20 gets you 3 ducks, $50 gets you $30 gets you 5 ducks. And I would like to offer a duck to you for you to get in the race this year.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do this here.
So
I'm sure it's as easy as a website. We're breaking some faux pas here, and I'm going to go on the phone.
You can go on the phone. Yeah. VailDuckRace.com.
All right, everybody join along with me now.
VailDuckRace.com.
How good are you at typing, audience? Did you type as fast as I did on the phone? All right, I see the cart up there. Let's go over to that guy. A big black adopt a duck button.
Yes.
Let's go with 3 ducks. It was 5 ducks for 30, 9 ducks for 50.
$20 gets you 3 ducks.
100, 110 ducks for.
Yes.
You could buy 250 ducks for $1,000.
Oh, and people do. And people
Really?
just offer donations too. They just say, "Here's $20. Here's $50. I don't want a duck."
And then it's allowing me to also choose a nonprofit to give
Yes,
to.
you
so
can.
you can say, so I'm seeing Vail Rotary, Edwards Rotary, Eagle, Vail Friends of Dance, and United Way, Eagle County.
Yep.
What's separating the 3 Rotaries? Is it like pick your favorite town? Or does it go to
if you happen to
different-
know somebody in one of the Rotaries, we would like you to donate to Vail Rotary, but it all goes to the same place.
Okay.
They do take a portion of the money when they sell a duck versus us. It goes 100% ours.
I did choose Vail Rotary for the record.
Nice.
Even though I'm an Avon resident, I love Vail. the
Well,
most.
thank you very much.
Vail's the best, right?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, that was easy.
You're in.
We are
You're in the
Let's
race.
finish this, though. We don't want people to think that I'm not. We're going to go to the cart. We're going to check out here.
Right.
You've got Apple Pay availability?
Yes,
Oh, I love you
Venmo,
guys.
app,
We're just going to double-click this side button. We're going to Face ID it, and
boom.
Boom.
You're in. You're in the race.
Oh, proof. I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and come visit. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of food and drinks and a lot of good times. There's a ton of people there, and you might see somebody you know, and it's a good time.
Yeah. And then at your tent, you've also got the special celebrity ducks.
We do.
That can be adopted.
Yes.
Are those limited, or are they still available?
They're still available. We're running out. We're due to make a reorder for next year, but we're coming down to the nitty gritty, and there's John Lennon duck and Willie Nelson duck. Some of these are already gone. So we have celebrity ducks, and we also have souvenir ducks. So you can buy a Vail duck, which kind of is, it won't
Everybody
age.
loves logoed memorabilia for your
it's
trip.
kind of
And
fun.
this one,
And
what a
people
good bookshelf item.
Yeah, and people collect them. They come by and they're like, "Oh, I've got 50 ducks," and it's like, okay.
Oh, you might have a problem. Maybe don't have 50, but okay. Thanks for the support.
Hey, it all goes to a good cause, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, during the pandemic, so many of our residents had to rely on various nonprofits and charities, the Salvation Army especially. I know people that were laid off and were waiting on benefits to come and didn't have food, but Salvation Army would actually drop it off at their front door so they didn't have to go out
we
were in lockdown. So that is such a wonderful
They have a whole
organization.
garden in the back that they grow fresh produce and stuff. And
Yeah.
they do a really good job over there. We
Yeah.
really like them.
Yeah, they absolutely do.
Yeah.
So it's
for
important to support all these charities, and not to mention Speak Up, Reach Out.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, that's huge.
For the youth that were stuck inside during lockdown
Yeah.
and just isolated from their typical emotional growth, being around people like that.
Absolutely.
Stuff. Suicide prevention is definitely something
to take serious.
Yeah, without
for
a
sure.
doubt.
Yeah.
So thank you so much
Hey, Eric,
for
thank you for
supporting all the
getting
great
in-
charities.
thank you for
Yeah,
getting in the race,
absolutely. So it's Sunday. What time are they
Sunday.
starting the float?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, the gates open.
And if one of my little duckies that I just bought happens to win, is it going to be like, send me an email?
Yeah, we'll call you.
Because I could imagine with the chaos, it's not
Yeah.
quite a award ceremony.
We announce it after the race. We announce the first, there's probably about 30 gifts besides the winning. The winning duck wins $5,000. Then there are other gifts that we're still gathering from the local hotels and restaurants, and gift certificates, that kind of thing. So we read off 30. Well, he probably reads off. Tony usually does it. The radio station over at KYZR.
Yeah.
Tony will read off maybe 10 names.
Okay.
And then we call you, because if you're not there, you can still win.
Yeah.
And we'll call you or email you, depending on what you put in, the results. And there's some pretty nice gifts out there.
Yeah, I mean, just that $5,000 winning
That's
prize.
nice.
That would be great.
That'll work.
There goes
Yeah.
credit card debt. That'd be great.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for joining
Thanks,
me, Tim.
Eric.
Always a pleasure to have Vail
Yeah.
Rotary on.
Thank you.
And remember, this Sunday, 3 p.m. is the Vail Duck Race. Head on over to vailduckrace.com. If I can buy a duck during an interview, you can surely take a couple minutes
It's
out of
that
your day,
easy. It's
support
that
local
easy.
charities. Just that easy. We should have done that one earlier. That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
We're going to take a short break now. Come back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Located in sunny San Diego, just steps from one of the most prestigious beaches in California. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
Located just a half a block to La Jolla Shores Beach, this property has amazing outdoor space, which includes a large deck off the living room and decks off each bedroom. The jacuzzi on the back patio is perfect for relaxing in after a long day at the beach.
I'm here with Andres, the owner of Dinner with a Chef. Tell us a bit about the services that you offer.
We offer personal chef experiences for any occasion where you're able to enjoy your guest while leaving the rest to us.
For more information, visit opulentvacations.com. The open, contemporary design, complete with marble flooring and modern appliances, make this the ultimate luxury beach accommodation.
Opulent Vacations' signature concierge service is included with every reservation.
I'm heading down to the beach to soak up some sun. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
We have such a special community here in the Vail Valley, and one of my favorite events, and this is its 13th year taking place, is Hike, Wine, and Dine. And what this does is it supports Shaw Cancer Center. And I'm so lucky because I'm here with Kevin first thing this morning, who's going to give us some great information. Thank you for meeting us.
Oh, thanks so much for having me. Yeah, so like you said, 13th year of Hike, Wine, and Dine, Sunday, September 19th this year. And as you mentioned, Hike, Wine, and Dine supports the Shaw Cancer Center and specifically supports Jack's Place, which is a cancer caring house at the Shaw.
Which is absolutely incredible. And for people that don't know what Jack's Place is and everything that it entails, the amenities that it comes with for people undergoing treatments, it's incredible.
Right. Oh, exactly. Yeah. So Jack's Place sits right next door to the Cancer Center, and it really is a high-end hotel for folks that are receiving cancer treatments next door at the Shaw. They can stay there free of charge, which is why we have wonderful events like Hike, Wine, and Dine to support that, so those cancer patients can focus on really what's important, and that's getting healthy and getting better.
Which is, I think, so important, only because I have a little brother, so this is why this event is so close to me, is I have a little brother who kicked cancer's butt now 6 years ago, which is incredible. But when he was sick, those treatments totally wipe you out.
Oh, absolutely.
Knock you out for the count.
Yep, absolutely. And I think it's important to note, too, it's hard on the families as well. So having that one little variable taken out of the equation, knowing here is a quiet, safe place to stay without having to worry about the financial burden, and again, just focus on getting better for everybody, the patients and the families, is just huge. We're so fortunate to have that in our community.
And Hike, Wine, and Dine is such a fun event for kind of the community to get involved without actually having to be hands-on. And there are so many cool things. Not only do you get to enjoy all of the food and beverages throughout this 5-mile hike, but also the ribbons.
Right, yeah. So the hike itself, it's a 5-mile, fairly moderate hike. It's starting at the base of Beaver Creek. And then as you kind of get towards the tail end of it, as you're approaching Red Tail Camp through the aspen trees, we put up all these yellow ribbons that folks can sponsor. And it just makes for a really serene, beautiful experience at that section of the hike.
Yeah, and the yellow ribbons are to represent someone you know that is either undergoing chemo, has beat chemo, or beat cancer, or has maybe passed away from it. So it is like, it's soul touching.
Yeah, oh, it's very, very, very impactful. Yeah, so the event itself, Sunday, September 19th, tickets are $100 for adults, very family friendly event. Teens are $50 tickets, and then kids 12 and under are free. And we love having families out there. I've been fortunate enough to have my boys join me for a number of years on the hike. And their approach may be a little bit different. They try to get to the end as quickly as possible to get the ice cream at the bottom. But it's a great family-friendly event. And over the 5 miles, interspersed every 3/4 of a mile or so, are some of Beaver Creek's best restaurants serving food. So you get recharged real quickly throughout the hike.
Which is absolutely incredible. And as we're talking about Beaver Creek's best restaurant, you've got 10 of them this year.
We do have 10. Yeah, I brought my list, so I didn't leave anybody out. We've got Park Hyatt, Grouse Mountain Grill, Colorado Mountain Events, Rocky Mountain Raclette, Beaver Creek Chop House, Northside Kitchen, Vail Brewing Company, Dang Sweets, Osprey, and then Rimini, who's they've got the ice cream there at the bottom at the end, your little reward for finishing it off.
Which is absolutely incredible. And when you say some of the best restaurants in Beaver Creek, you are not just kidding, because Rocky Mountain Raclette, it's like,
oh, it's fantastic.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, and the restaurants do such a wonderful job. They always do something a little bit different every year to keep it fresh and keep it new for the participants. And yeah, it's just such a wonderful event. I absolutely love it.
Well, and we absolutely love that you guys are back. Last year, you kind of did a more virtual event to keep the ball rolling and keep the fundraising for Jack's Place going. But we're so happy that you're back in action this year.
Oh, it'll be exciting. And timing-wise, we've always been, knock on wood, so lucky with the colors being at their peak, and to be able to get everybody together again this year and have this event, because it really brings a lot of folks together for just an amazing cause. It's so fun.
I mean, an amazing cause, and one that it touches everyone, really. And especially here in the Vail Valley, and that's the coolest part about our community, is that even if you have not experienced cancer or cancer in your family or cancer in your friends, you know someone somewhere that has it or has dealt with it, and you get to support them by going to this event. You can buy a ribbon. Putting a ribbon up is $50.
Correct.
So worth it. And all of the money goes right back
Yeah,
into Jack's
100% is going to Jack's Place to help support the patient stays there. So yeah, I'd encourage everybody to get involved. The easiest way to get involved is hikewinedine.com, no and in there, hikewinedine.com. It'll have all the sponsorship levels, ticket levels on there. The event typically does sell out. There's a maximum number of participants that we can have. So, get in there, get tickets early, and participate.
I mean, it's a good number too. It's only 450 people that can participate. Right. So you're not cramming people onto this trail,
Correct.
Making people kind of walk on top of each other. You get to go and basically do everything at your own leisure.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's not all packed in there at once. It gets spread out nicely, and obviously limiting the number of participants allows us to take our time and really enjoy that food and what those restaurants are bringing for us to enjoy.
Oh my gosh, Kevin, thank you so much for
My
coming
pleasure.
on and giving us all this great information.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you out there.
Oh man, you will see me. I will be there. This is the first year that I think I am of age to participate in it.
Yeah.
Since I've been interviewing you about this, so I will definitely be there this year.
Wonderful. I look forward to it.
Thank you, Kevin, so much for coming on. Make sure that you go to hikewinedine.com. Leave the and out. That way you can buy your tickets. Tickets are only $100, and it's all to such a good cause here in the Valley. Coming up next, we've got one more fun guest to meet us on the couch, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Eric Stuenblad with Good Morning Vail here alongside Maddie Evans. As always, Maddie, we've been having a blast bringing everyone Good Morning Vail back into their lives, but something has been missing, Maddie. Something has been missing.
I'm so excited. The watch and wins. We're giving things away.
This was the favorite part of our show back in the day. We love to give away free prizes. In just a few short weeks, we are going to be back with more watch and wins.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
One of my favorite places in the entire Vail Valley is the Bookworm. Not only do they have a delicious cafe, amazing books, but they also host so many fun events. And I've got Allie and Nicole here this morning to give me some great information about 3 upcoming events. Ladies, thank you so much for meeting us on the couch this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And bringing all of these goodies.
That's right.
I mean, so you're the author of this book, the designer of these cards, and the illustrator of this puzzle, so you are a busy lady.
Oh gosh, I wish I could say that I did all the creative things, but in fact I work with a team of amazing entrepreneurs in this community. Alice Fagan is our illustrator and our designer is Caro Fawcett, and together I'm the author of the picture book and the publisher. So we've created this brand new line that celebrate reading and all things outdoors, the things that really drive us in this community. And I'm excited to partner with the Bookworm to launch the product line and the book.
I mean, I'm excited that everything is always so local here that it just like everyone can have such a personal connection to it. As someone that grew up in this valley, I mean, it's incredible what this valley can produce on its own.
Totally, and the reaches that we have all over the whole country.
Yeah.
So we're finding that, you know, there's so much desire for this outdoor environment that we have, so this lifestyle that we have here in Vail, and so it's great to be able to share that and celebrate it all around the country.
Which, I mean, is one of the biggest things that brings people to our valley is our outdoor lifestyle, being active, being on the go, but also I think people kind of misunderstand the community that Vail provides for everyone or that Eagle County provides for everyone. And so it's really cool when things like this happen and we can just showcase how involved we all are with each other.
Absolutely. You know, the Bookworm is really the intellectual hub and the creative hub for the whole community. And so certainly authors feel at home there and also creative people of all kinds. And that's really where the idea started for Read Island, which was to celebrate this idea and this mentality for kids, to really like kind of bring that up and show that the love of reading is an adventure, that it's not some boring thing that you have to do only in the classroom, but that books really take you on an adventure every single time that you read.
And so when is the first kickoff event for Read Island?
So we're actually super excited. We're going to do 3 events in one day. It's going to be sweet.
Oh man.
Friday, October 1st is the big day. We're going to do special story time at 9:15 with Read Island, of course, which I've read already and just adore. And then from 10 to 12, we're going to do a book signing and kind of a meet and greet so people can come in, they can meet Nicole, they can meet Alice, have their books signed. And then later that evening at 6, we're going to do like a traditional author event with Nicole and Alice, and it's going to be sweet. I'm very excited about it.
Sorry, I'm just showing all of the great things that we've got going on here. We just put the book up. Now we're going to put the cards up. I mean, it's absolutely incredible that you guys are doing all of this. And so an entire day of events, getting to kind of spend time with you as the author and as the publisher is really cool. And especially maybe not even for just the younger, small generation that obviously you're kind of the target demographic for the book, but maybe for these entrepreneurs that do live in the valley who kind of want to pick your brain a little bit.
Well, we do talk to a lot of adults who have book ideas and who want to share their creativity with the world. And so that's definitely something that comes up. And, you know, artists who might be connected with Alice or writers who are connected with the Bookworm or the Eagle Valley Library or Vail Libraries, all of these people can come together and just celebrate. And, you know, we really are looking for just a fun launch. You know, I live here, this is my home, and the Bookworm is very special to me, and so I want to make sure that we kick everything off here.
Which, I mean, that's one of those things that just makes our community so tight-knit and so special, and it's exciting that you're doing all of this here, and so Friday is the day to come to the Bookworm, really, is what I'm hearing right now.
October 1st, Friday.
Yes, we have a little time. The book is actually on its way. It's shipping right now, and so it'll be in store very soon. You can make a pre-order at the Bookworm, and then we also have all kinds of, you know, gift items, the greeting cards, the puzzles. We have socks. We have children's masks if you need to stock up for back to school still. All with the theme of Read Island at the Bookworm, as well as at Wish's Toy Store and Vail Valley Pharmacy. So a few places you can pick it up around the valley.
A bunch of very great local places. I love children's books so much because I have little brothers, and now they're at that point where they like have outgrown the reading of the picture books and they're into the chapter books. But my best friend just had a baby, and so I'm gonna come and get Hayes, Baby Hayes, Reed Island.
Yes.
Exactly. And you know, it's great to bring picture books back into the home for earlier kids. Like, don't just get rid of them, right? Because older kids actually really get a lot of literacy skills by reading books that have a lot of visual cues. And it's great for, you know, comprehension, it's great for storytelling skills, and all those are building blocks for real strong literacy. We know that books in the home are incredibly important in terms of growing reading skills for lifelong learning. And in fact, the Bookworm has an amazing program to help bring books into people's homes. So we want to make sure picture books are not just for babies, for sure.
Not at all, but I mean, I'll get one for my little brothers. I make them read The Kissing Hand to me every time I go to Utah. That's our bedtime tradition, is like, even though they're 10, I make them read this book to me because it makes me all teary-eyed and only one so big. So now we'll transition over to something a little less sentimental and something a little more fun for them and myself. And I'll just buy a lot of copies of this book for all of the babies I know right now. And the reading program that's taking place at the Bookworm that you were just talking about is incredible. Adopt a reader.
Yeah. It's doing great. We have still a ton of kids in it, still going strong. We're starting school again, so we get to give those kids those books. It's been really fun to watch some of those, especially in the middle school. Some of those kids, you know, go on to high school, and then we get the new 6th graders in the program, which is so awesome.
Oh, I love it so much. I just bought my second book.
Yeah.
I just got the receipt for my second book, and I was like, here's another chapter book. I'm sponsoring someone who is basically my little brothers, which even makes it more sentimental to me. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, look at you. I don't know you. I don't know what you look like, but I'm envisioning.
But
like
I know you a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, from the books you read.
Don't we get to know people through books?
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly it.
Exactly. And I mean, especially right now, I feel like there's such a draw to books. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot more people my age and a lot more of my friends have been getting more into reading, which has been so nice, because now my mom and my older sister and I, we have a little book club that we like rotate books through, and we all read with everyone. So I absolutely do think it's so important, and I think that having something that can get kids more invested and more into it like this is so important.
Yeah, and you know, the artwork in this book really draws kids in. It's created from a layering of 20 classic children's books. So you'll find The Wizard of Oz in there, you'll find Alice in Wonderland. Alice does this amazing collage technique, and through the books that are in the public domain, she was able to create shapes and textures and motion even with those tools. And so you'll be able to kind of seek and find throughout the entire book to find Jack and the Beanstalk and, you know, just all kinds of fun fables and classic novels and stories.
Oh my gosh, absolutely incredible. Okay, well, we should get you guys back on here before the big event. Thank you both so much for coming this morning. Make sure that you check out the Bookworm in Edwards. You can go to their website, see their full lineup of events, but October 1st, that's going to be the day you do not want to miss with anyone in the family, only because, I mean, come on, look at all of this great stuff, and you get to spend some time with Nicole, who's absolutely incredible. Coming up next, we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to do the show close right here on the couch. Stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Good morning, Vail.
Woo, whirlwind today, Maddie, but we are all out of time, unfortunately.
Absolutely a whirlwind. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Soak up the sunshine for today before we start to see that precipitation.
Yeah, that should start tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today. Join every weekday, 7 a.m. here on Good Morning Vail. Get yourself a Vail Duck, vailduck.com.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Elizabeth Hart.
And I am Mitch English, and this is Daily Flash. We got an hour packed with news, entertainment, and everything in between. Do I look like a really proud father right now? Do I look?
You always look like a proud dad.
Oh.
You've got